Flyaway's gold gymnastics owner Mark Hegquist knows all about balance. It's the key skill needed for the tumbles, flips, and spins the athletes at his gym work so hard at. But with some very special athletes from March to June, Hegquist's lessons on balance focus more on life than on a beam. His passion for coaching Special Olympic athletes started in high school when his gymnastics coach asked him for a favor.
He asked me and another guy if we go down to an elementary school and do some adaptive hockey and adaptive basketball and stuff. And that's how I got started in this. Then I did gymnastics for a long time and coached for a long time and finally decided to buy a gym.
6 years ago at that gym off of Highway 61 in Forest Lake, Mark started holding open sessions for Special Olympic athletes to train in gymnastics.
I can do balance beam, bars, and vault.
After the 14-week program at Flyaway's Gold, athletes vaulted themselves into a state competition on June 27th.
My mom signed me up, and then after the first year, I just loved doing it. First year, 3 medals.
Oh, you're so fast. You are so fast.
Athletes' parents pay only for insurance, while Mark and several others volunteer their time to coach.
There's a good run, too.
The gym owner says his relationship with the athletes goes beyond teaching the sport.
Every one of these athletes is like a safe, like a bank vault, and you got to figure out the combination. The difference is every day you got to refigure out the combination, and that's kind of fun because you just get that opportunity to interact with them and become a part of their life. They become a part of my family.
If the athletes were the judges, they would give Mark a high score.
I like this Mark. Mark's my favorite. He is a funny guy, and he helped me out with something. Because it was in this very room when I finally did my very first pull-up. Literally, the first pull-up in my entire life.
While students spin, jump, and dance, Mark watches for safety. It requires focus, but it's always rewarding.
And as I get in the car and I start driving home, all of my emotions come out of my body. And I just feel just blessed that I've been given this opportunity. So I want to take the full advantage of it.
7 gymnastics, 8 gymnastics, 9 gymnastics, 10, back up to a finish.
Mark may count down the seconds for his athletes to hold their stretch, but he will never count down the seconds until he is done with coaching.
When I get into retirement, that I'll be looking at maybe checking with Special Olympics and seeing if there isn't a home for me down there in their organization.
Mark says the way to be a true winner is to offer to give others a spot whenever you can.
If you're in a position to give, give. You know, if you've ever considered making a difference in someone's life, this is one really great opportunity to do that.
Ariana Babcock,
And over.
Forest Lake Times.